Versace Productions. Can't deny greatness.
So today we are going to create this effect. First, I use the Georgia font. Once you do that, I made 18. You want to make 18 dollar signs. After you make the 18, you want to go to the right hand side where the fonts and all the information is and make that 257. So you're going to make that 257 over there, and the actual scale down here is 361. I positioned it pretty much in the middle, kind of in the middle, however you want to put it. I use the overlay add. After you do that, you want to move it out of the frame. Go to keyframe assistant and make it an easy ease keyframe. Do that all day unless you have a certain preference. Use easy ease on your keyframes all day. It just helps. That's the professional way unless you have something specific that you're doing. Anyway, drag it from left to right. Click on the motion blur icon for the font and in the timeline section over there. Put the right keyframe all the way at the end of the clip. So once you do that, and then you're going to need a keyframe in between. And duplicate it. And you have two of the same keyframes just so it give it a slight pause when it's going from left to right. Where it says VA, you're going to make it 106. So that'll space it out a little bit. Position it to where it's out the frame again. Make sure it's all the way out from left to right, all the way out the frames with those beginning and end keyframes. We're going to go to the effects and presets area, go to effects and add a bulge. And for the bulge, you're going to make some adjustments. The horizontal radius, you want that to be 935. The vertical radius, 945. The bulge height, 1.3. Taper radius, 605. The bulge center, 96, 540. The next step is going to be duplicate the layer. Add a tint to the top layer. Make a keyframe of 0 and make a keyframe of from 0 to 100 is what we're going to do. So we're going to have those two keyframes. And at the complete end of the clip, back to 0. Now the last step is to add a directional blur. Make 2 keyframes at the beginning while it's at 0. Move it over, and for the blur length 8, the direction is going to be 239. So you're going to make 2 more keyframes. You're going to make it go back to 0 and put it all the way at the end. And there we have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial and you learned something. If you want more, like, subscribe, and share. It takes a lot of time to make these tutorials, and the more I see people like them, the more I can create. Anyway, stay tuned for the next music video effects tutorial.